no one is talking about the reserve treasury currencies that are kicking back unyieldingly high APY return, like almost like scam alert high levels of APY returns. And we got a coin on our hands here that just does just that. And we need to figure out, is this a scam? Is this something that we could trust? It's called UltraSAFUU or Safu, or however your emphasis is on whichever syllable is on it. Okay, if you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm just exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. Before we get too far on this video, I just need to let you know I'm compensated for this video. I did my own research on this, but it's me bringing you the research on a particular project that I'm reviewing. And you guys know as well as I do, on these reviews, I burn projects to the ground sometimes fairly, sometimes not fairly, but that's for you to decide. This is just my opinion. I mean, like, you make your own decisions here. And so we're talking about the highest APY, yielding coin that I think that they're claiming they are, and it's almost 400,000% APY. 400,000%. Let me say that into the mic. It's crazy, because it's like, how does this even possible? And what kind of coin is this? And how new is it? Did I miss the boat already? I don't know, but we're gonna get into all that price action, what's going on. I even talked to some of the devs. It made me feel really good. That's for a little bit, but let's get right into this. It's called UltraSAFUU or Safu. It's on the Binance Smart Chain, and it's got a high fixed rate. You can't really tell because, like, I guess, like, this is kind of weird how it's like, spread out, but there we go. That's a little better. 392,000% APY. That's crazy. And interest paid every 15 minutes. Now, I had some big red flags and questions here, because when I do my research, I try to buy the coin and I test it out, and especially these rebase coins and stuff like that. And so I was really confused, but it was really interesting, and it made me feel really good. And here's why. Here's a screenshot of my wallet when this was maybe like when I first bought the coin. I waited 15 minutes and I didn't see any price movement. Look, you could see here that it's like 25.8 and then it's 25.8. Like, I didn't understand it. But then I waited a day and I got 26.8. So it was like one Safu, one UltraSAFUU or whatever. And I waited another day, and you could see the bottom there. It's like 2 days, like 1 day ago and then 2 days ago. It's 27 UltraSAFUU. And now you could see here, I bought in and I had $83 of UltraSAFUU, and now I have 135. I'm actually still at those levels. $135 worth of UltraSAFUU. So here I just made 50 bucks. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell. We'll get to like where I think the price is going. But what made me feel really good is I was talking pretty extensively with the dev. He didn't just want me to make some kind of shilling token, and I don't make these like just shilling videos. I make proper reviews. And so I was asking him, I was like, look, I see an addition of one additional token, but I didn't receive that. Is this too small? Was that too low? Can you help me explain something? And he's like, yeah, no, that's perfect. It's unique. It's a newer trend, new contract. He's saying, to make it simple, you'll be receiving a total of 12% every 5 days, and from then on it compounds, of course. So we're getting 12% every 5 days on top of that, compounding on itself. And then I think this is very interesting, where we offer a fixed APY versus a percentage of the transaction volume. So this is different from like if more people buy into it, the lower the percentage gets. It's a fixed APY, which is very interesting. A little more detail: every 15 minutes you'll receive 0.02%, which is compounding every time, resulting in a 5-day ROI of 12% in total. So theoretically, using this example, in my balance, I would have 519 tokens on March 30th on the same time. And so that was very helpful. And you could see that this went on for like 13 or so messages. I was like, hey, this is not looking right. Is this, what does this all mean? And then it said, thanks for the breakdown. I'll make sure to put this in the video. So I've made sure to put it in the video. However, two things that really stuck out to me. One is the dev was really willing to hang in there. They paid me to get this thing out, to make this video. And so they didn't just want to rush the video. I was like doing proper research. I bought it. I waited a few days. I'm going back and forth with them, XYZ. You know what I'm saying? So one, the devs were really in communication with me. I feel that's a really good thing, especially when dealing with protocols like this. I want to see like activity from the devs. And two, I mean, it made sense. He broke down the math for me that made a lot of sense. And I just felt really good about having to invest my money into it. And $100 isn't cheap. And so, I mean, 80 bucks, and then it went up to 135, which is great. A few other traits of this. The LP, 4% gets back into it. An insurance fund, 5% in the insurance fund. What an insurance fund is basically they are promoting like rebate. When they rebase, they do buybacks and burns. That's what it's really for. And then 2.5 to 4.5 go into the treasury. That's just where, you know, it's they use the treasury for a whole bunch of different things like marketing and stuff like that. We can get into that. I have the white paper pulled up. And then 2.5% is burned on these taxes. And so this is what we have here. A few things to note. We don't have a team that's like doxed, but we do have a tech rate audit. So, you know, go about it as your own, and KYC by FLUs. So go about it at your own risk. I know some of these things can be rug pulls, so that's why it's important to have a tech rate audit and a KYC verified, which is really important. And it's on the page, it's on front page, you know what I mean? It's good. And if you want to buy it, you can do it easily here by FLUs trade, or, you know, Pancake Swapper is how I bought it and stuff like that. They've got a DApp. Honestly, I don't see a lot of utility in the DApp. They've got a calculator, a swap, but we could calculate and swap our own stuff and the white paper. But you don't need a DApp because it automatically compounds within your own wallet. You know, like you just buy it and it compounds in your wallet. It doesn't just give you a cut off of like every transaction. It does, but it also compounds on top of that, like that 0.02% as well, which is great. Here's some of the white paper here. Here again, here's the insurance fund will be used to buy back and burn. The auto staking rewards again is that 0.02 of their tokens every 15 minutes, and the treasury is used for things like marketing, buybacks, and future development. And so, how are these rewards so high? How do they have such a high APY? In simple terms, high APY returns will be sustainable from strategic buybacks of the token and attracting new buyers every day into the Ultra. So we need two things. We need new buyers constantly coming in, and we need strategic buybacks. So if new buyers aren't buying it, the treasury itself will buy it and then burn it as well. For the other stuff, you know, you could look at the audit yourself. You could look at the roadmap yourself. This stuff doesn't really, well, the audit for you know, that interests me. We got to take a look at the audit, and the audit run by a tech rate, and again the KYC by FLUs, right? FLUs, yeah, FLUs trade. And so yeah, here's their audit, and there's like you could kind of go through, everything's passed, everything's checked. So at least if you trust tech rate, you could at least put a little bit of confidence in it, you know, into this coin from their end. Now, I think it's very important to see three things: the community, the holders, which is kind of the community, and the price chart. So let's go into the holders. There are 2,500 holders of this address, and the most owning about 2%, which is great. It's not like some, you know, it's not higher than 2%. I mean, like, I kind of like seeing this. So I appreciate that. So one wallet owns like 2%. So this is, or of 2,500 people, one of those wallets, they probably own, let's see, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, there's a lot of this. I mean, like, people are buying into this coin, which is interesting. And then here's the community here. This one is something I don't like to see. I don't like to see something like under 1,000 followers, but if they just started, you know, BSC is #1 community. I'm not sure if it's exactly the #1 community, under what measures and stuff like that. It's just some marketing stuff. But you're essentially thinking, if I'm buying into this coin, is it early enough at 2,500 holders, and will more people buy into this? I don't want the coin to just rely on the treasury buying back this stuff for the price to go up, so that you could effectively escape and get out of the market. So for me, here's when I bought back. Let me see this, expand this. You could see here that I'm pretty good at buying dips, and so you could see how it ran up and it dropped down, and this is where I bought. I actually got the coin like right around here, and I didn't think, you know, like this price action is too volatile, too fast. So I saw it coming down to these levels again, which was a correct read. Again, I don't talk about this stuff, but this is just kind of my like opinion here. So I did buy at the bottom, and so now it's right here. I could sell for a profit. There is a little bit of a tax, but I still walk away with a nice profit there. So that's UltraSAFUU. Let me know what you think about it in the description down below. Some things that are notable that I like, that you know, there's 2,500 holders. I like that. I like that it's early, but not too early. You know what I'm saying? Like, not barren, you know, like there's no one here. I like that it's the highest APY that I've seen. I like that it's auto staking. You don't have to connect your wallet to anything. It's already automatically in there. That's why the DApp is kind of like I don't know about for that for me. I like that I bought in at the dip for me, but you got to do your own research. You got to time when you want to see this. If I were to guess, my best bet, if you were to buy into this right now, and this is just a guess, right? Like who knows, right? I would wait for a little bit more to retrace back to here. It might even retrace down a little bit further. So I'm probably gonna sell here, and I'm probably gonna buy in right around this little zone right here. That, if I were to guess, that's where I would go. I don't. Well, it depends, you know, if you guys buy based on this video. So that, if I mean, like, if I'm buying here, you guys are probably gonna buy, like, wait here. I don't know. We'll see, right? It's all a guess, but that's just kind of my best guess. I mean, that's what it is. It's just a guess. Who am I? I'm not no chart reader, and obviously there's anything can happen, right? Russia can invade another country, or someone can tweet or whatever, and you know, it just goes to the moon. Anyways, guys, don't take my word for it. Do your own research. Use your lizard brain, and I'll see you guys in the next video.